I'm really excited for today because we're gonna meet my good friend, Brad Ludden, who started an organization called First Descents. And what First Descents does is they provide a 1-week free outdoor adventure camp for young adults dealing with cancer.
Right. It's really something to keep young adults motivated and give them a fun activity to do when you're going through a very difficult time health-wise.
Yeah. So this is the trail that we're supposed to meet Brad, but of course I don't see him.
I hear a bird that scares me.
I don't know, where is he?
Hey, Etan! Jenna! Up here! Come up here, it's way cooler. What's up? There's a steep trail just to your right. Just climb up that, but don't fall.
Okay.
I do actually like hiking, only because I feel like it's one of the only activities where the faster you walk, the quicker it can be over.
What's happening, dude? How are you?
Good.
You made it, man.
I made it. Good to see you. How are you?
Hi, Jenna. How's it going?
How are you?
Good. Nice to
It's
see
so
you.
good to see you.
That's it, man.
Rock.
Oh, it's pretty beautiful
It's
here.
beautiful, yeah. I'm glad you guys can make it out to Colorado. That's a great place to showcase First Descents and what we do. I mean, bringing people out into these settings is half of what we do.
Yeah, so what's been going on with First Descents? Tell me all about it.
When I was 13, after my aunt's own diagnosis with cancer and our family going through it with her, it became a pretty personal fight for me, and I really wanted to find a way to help and to give back to people like her. My background is as a professional whitewater kayaker, and so I started working at local oncology organizations and teaching kids how to kayak because I didn't know what else to do. It's all I had to give someone. And a couple of years later, I realized there was really a need for something like that. Nothing existed at the time, and so I started First Descents.
Can you tell us a little bit why you picked that name?
Absolutely. The greatest high that I've ever experienced kayaking has been the experience of completing a first descent, which is the first time that any kayaker has ever successfully completed a river. Inevitably, you're going to take off that river much different, a much different person than the one you put on. And so those journeys have always been really impactful and life-changing for me. And so I wanted to kind of metaphorically create a first descent for these young adults with cancer. It's their own first, it's their
smart.
first descent.
Take us through a typical camp. How does it work?
It's a week-long program. It's free to any young adult with cancer. Over the course of that week, we really teach them the skills of either rock climbing, surfing, or kayaking. Our program really focuses on repairing a lot of the psychological or psychosocial damage done by a diagnosis. So things like identity, control, self-confidence, self-esteem, and primarily we just build a community of other young adults who've had cancer. For so many of them, this is the first time they've met someone else their age with cancer, and so they're finding out for the first time that they're not alone in this, and that's really important. So just a lot of what we do is just that, create community.
Obviously, you got to raise money to put these young adults through the program, so how do you do that?
The most effective fundraising tool that we've created is something called Team FD, or Team First Descents, which is just a way that you can set up a challenge for yourself and use that challenge to fundraise for a goal, knowing that $1,000 sends a young adult to a First Descents program.
That's wonderful.
And tomorrow we're actually creating a fundraising event
Tomorrow?
for Team
Tomorrow?
FD. We've got a big group of people coming out here in Boulder at the Boulder Rock Club and doing a climb-a-thon.
So what can we do to help?
We're gonna need help belaying people.
What's that?
Belaying is the process through which you keep someone safe while they're on the rock. So you're hooked up to a rope, making sure they don't fall.
Oh,
and
great.
land
And
on
you
the
want
ground.
us to do that?
Well, you've done that before. At
I've
least
never
you've done-
belayed before. I've climbed. I can't belay. We might need to
We need
learn how to do
is
it
there
or
like
something.
a belaying
We'll put you through a
class?
belay course
Okay.
and make sure that we're not just gonna throw you to the wolves on
Okay,
that.
good.
Nice, we're here.
You ready?
Right now, we're about to go get our first lesson in belaying for the big rock climbing event tomorrow. Joey. Hey, Brad.
What's happening?
Good to
See you. My name is Joey Thompson, and I'm one of the mountain guides at First Descents that help take care of all the campers for their days out climbing. Let me get started. What size shoes are you now?
I'm
We're
in
talking-
like a 10.
We got them outfitted with equipment, harness, climbing shoes, a chalk bag, and we basically did an introductory climbing lesson. So I'm just gonna demonstrate how we belay. There's just a few commands that we have here. We're gonna have Brad ask me, is my belay on?
Is my belay on?
Your belay is on, Brad.
Okay.
And then Brad's gonna tell me, I'm gonna start climbing.
I'm gonna start climbing.
Then climb on.
This is like a little play.
Climb on. This
Did
is
you
like-
guys rehearse this? I like this.
So Brad, when you get to the top, you just say take when you're ready to lower.
So constant communication, telling you what I'm doing
Yeah.
and making sure you're ready for it.
That's right.
And then as I climb, you just keep the rope taut.
That's right. That's right.
I actually have a huge fear of heights.
Is my belay on?
Your belay is on.
Can I start climbing?
You may start climbing.
I didn't really start to get nervous about the height until I started to get maybe a quarter of a way up.
She's shaking a little bit.
This is really high.
I just was like, just wanted to get up so I could just get back down.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
Stand up.
Can you ring the bell?
Yeah!
Nice. Now just sit back.
I feel more comfortable when I'm holding on to the wall.
You can go no hands, just sit.
No.
I thought that going up would be the scariest point for me, but once I got to the top and they said, okay, now it's time to come down, you're basically almost just like leaning back into midair with nothing but a rope attached. And I was like, there's no way I'm free falling to the bottom.
Totally.
I got you.
I'm
Feet on
going
the
this
wall.
way.
There you go. Well done.
It's not like as easy as it looks.
I'm feeling good.
Jenna?
Yeah, I feel better belaying than climbing.
Good.
rock stars now.
I'm pumped.
I'm really glad that Etan and Jenna had fun today, but more so I'm excited for tomorrow because they're going to see that there's going to be a whole new dynamic with tons of people in the gym, a ton of energy, and I think that that's what First Descent is.
We'll see you tomorrow. All
right, see you guys. We have everyone in here, except those three, close enough. First and foremost, thank you guys so much for being here tonight. It means a lot to myself, the entire organization, and all the people that we serve through our mission. We're all here for the same reason, and that is to climb so that others can do the same.
Who's ready to climb?
Let's climb.
Climbing.
Root yourself in the ground. People are upside down. They've got these crazy grips. It's pretty impressive what these people are doing here.
I want to introduce you to Katie. She's been to our program at First Descent. She's a rocking climber.
So you are a cancer survivor?
I am a 3-year cancer survivor. Having gone through breast cancer and all the physical changes really took its toll on my physical capabilities. And I was at home one day and it's like, I can't do this. I was in tears and I happened to get online, came across First Descent, and I thought, oh my God, there is something out there for me that I can be involved in, and it's been paramount in my emotional and physical healing. It's changed my life.
The ripple effect of cancer, unfortunately, is massive and far-reaching, but at the same time, we can make really positive things happen because of it. Tonight's just an example of that. How's it going, guys?
Yeah, I've been belaying a few people.
Just found out some really good news that our goal of $1,000 was met and exceeded.
Yeah! Nice, man.
I'm so excited. That was so important.
That's a big deal. That'll change someone's life.
Tonight was a huge success on so many levels. Spiritually and emotionally, this was a win for everybody tonight.
To see more Everyday Health, subscribe or watch another episode right now. And check out Couples in Crisis, where sex therapist Dr. Berman helps real couples fix their relationship.